Welcome to r/slash idontworkherelady, where we share stories about normal people who are actual customers that are mistaken for employees at that establishment. This is TNA, top-notch audio. Get ready for some laughs. And at the end of these stories, we definitely appreciate your likes, comments, and definitely subscribe for sure. And this story is posted by u/witchythings03. I know the workers, and she's seen me around, so I must work here. RL is random lady, NC is nice cashier, SK is stalker Karen. This is kind of long. So this happened a couple of years ago. My mom used to take me shopping with her every weekend because she has trouble deciding on what to get. I'll browse the racks and wince at the price tags if my mother doesn't need my help. I'll end up walking the whole store and doing rounds. Sometimes I'll hang around and talk to the workers, especially in the jewelry section because they are always slow. My mom and I have been going to this store, Macy's, for so many years that we know a large majority of the workers. One of them is even extended family. The store doesn't really have a dress code other than looking nice, professional, and wearing a name tag. Sometimes the store is understaffed and the checkout area will be empty for quite some time. I am wearing a nice dress because we had just come back from a special breakfast. This is important. After being in the store for 3 hours, my mother loves shopping. I was really tired and thirsty. I walked over to the checkout area and bought myself a water. Why are they so expensive? And a chocolate bar. I chatted with the cashier while she rang some woman up and had a pleasant conversation. Women really like it when you compliment their purchase choices. My mom was in the fitting room during this time. The cashier told me that she had to step away to help someone in another part of the store and that she'd be back shortly. It's no big deal. This happens often. My mom comes out with a large amount of clothes in her hands and she hands me the ones that don't fit. Me, being a perfectionist, I walk around the department and put back the clothes where she took them from. I was walking back to the checkout desk when a lady tapped me on the shoulder. I look older for my age. RL, excuse me, miss. Me, yes. RL, hi, could I have some help? The reader isn't scanning the tag and I need to know if this is the actual price. Me, of course. Here, I'll show you how to scan it. The lady was being nice, so I decided to help her. People usually struggle with getting the scanner to read the tags. I showed her how to do it and she went on her way. At this point, the cashier wasn't back yet. Another woman was standing at the checkout area and waved me over when we made eye contact. She looked to be in her 40s and had quite a few items. I looked around to see if she was actually waving at me. I walked over and politely smiled at her to hide my confusion at being called over. Me, hi, is everything okay? SK, yes, everything is fine. I'm ready to check out. She lifts up her clothes. Me, oh, okay. Well, the lady that was here went to go help out in another department, so you have to wait. SK, oh, well, can you just ring me up? You're already here. Me, ma'am, I can't check you out because I don't work here. I would have already done so if I could. Smiles politely. SK, I'm positive you can check me out. Other people from different departments have done so before. I don't see what the issue is. Me, oh no, I don't work at Macy's. I just shop here. SK, you do work here. I've seen you here many times putting things back on the rack and talking to your coworkers. I watched you. Don't lie to me. You helped another woman earlier. You've been putting things back on the rack and helping other people. Me, sweating nervously. Ma'am, I really don't. SK, please just ring me up so I can get on with my day. Now. Me, ma'am, I'm a regular. That's why you've seen me around. Besides, I'm not wearing an ID like the workers here do. SK, listen, I have to be somewhere soon. I would really like to leave. Since you continue to be uncooperative, I'll have to contact management. Please go get your department manager so I can leave. At this point, I'm panicked and looking around for my mother and the worker. I don't do very well when people yell at me, and my heart is beating out of my chest. I'm just trying to stay calm and keep my anxiety in control. To my luck, I managed to come into eye contact with the cashier from earlier and my mom. NC, hi, can I help you? SK, yes, I need to check out and this girl is refusing to help me. My mom looks at me in surprise. Mom, trying to hide her smirk. Is she now? I'm so sorry about that. NC, nods in understanding. Okay, well, let's get you checked out. SK, thank you, glares at me. You guys seriously need to retrain your staff. I've wasted too much time here already. I should be gone by now. The cashier's checking her out. NC, of course, ma'am. I'll let management know. She waves goodbye, and the lady leaves. After she leaves, my mom and the cashier both start laughing, and I'm turning red from embarrassment. I explain what happened, and they laugh even harder. NC, looks like we'll have to give you a job here. Come back when you're 18 and we'll hire you. Me, laughs nervously. I don't know about that. And this story is posted by u/watcher ITD. Not store security, but I'll help out. I work for an unarmed security company, complete with uniform and badge. We aren't allowed to have weapons, but can defend ourselves or detain people for the police. I'm not one for confrontation, but I am a large, scary-looking guy. I'm over 6 feet, and I look like a former linebacker. Usually, if I stop at the store after work, I take off my uniform shirt, but that day was chilly, and my undershirt is pretty thin. So I wore it into the store. I wasn't planning on buying anything, just checking prices for a birthday gift for my wife, so I didn't have a cart or basket. I noticed a young woman, early 20s or younger, I would guess, I never asked, come into my aisle. She looks scared and is looking around, kind of panicked. She sees me and makes a beeline for me. She says, "Hey, can you walk me to my car? Some creepy guy is following me." Now, this isn't the first time I've gotten this request, and I absolutely never say no if a woman comes to me with a request like this. So I say yes, and we start heading to the front of the store. Halfway there, this guy pops out in front of and starts talking to her, saying that she forgot to give him her number. I step between them and tell him that she does not appreciate him following her and that he will be removed from the store if he persists. Obviously, I don't work there, but he does not know that. He responds that it's his girlfriend and that they are just having a little fight. She is shaking her head with every word he speaks. I tell him it's time for him to leave, and he flips out and starts screaming at me. It takes all of 10 seconds for a bunch of people to notice, including one employee who pulls out a radio and starts talking to someone. As this guy yells at me, I keep myself firmly between him and the woman and repeat that he needs to leave in a calm voice. I figured that a manager would be by soon enough, so I wasn't overly worried. And sure enough, a manager and some of the actual store security, they have store logos on polos and look nothing like my uniform. They ended up restraining him as he kept alternating between screaming and cursing at me and the employees and begging the young woman to just tell them he is her boyfriend. I overheard while she was talking to store security that she had never met the guy before. I explained that I was just shopping and didn't work there as I walked her to her car, and we had a good laugh over that misunderstanding. She was very grateful that I helped regardless. And this story is posted by u/tinymouse in Blue House. I don't know how much clearer I can say that I do not work here. A few years ago, I, female 20, went to a Party City type store here in Europe with my best friend, male 22, to buy some supplies for my birthday party. I've never been to this particular store, so I was just looking around, picking up stuff and asking my friend if I should buy this or that, him giving me advice on if that's useful or just a waste of money. For context, I was about 18 at the time, had on a short black t-shirt dress, sunglasses, big gold hoop earrings, Vans, and a small handbag. Was in the middle of the summer as well, so I just looked like a typical young girl shopping with her friend, or so I thought. I was looking at confetti poppers and was holding up 2 of them to show my friend who was standing like 5 meters away in another aisle, asking loudly, "Do you think I should buy these?" Q, confused lady, CL, who looked about mid-50s, so not even that old. The conversation followed. CL, "Excuse me, do you know where this particular item is?" Me, "No, sorry, I don't work here." I turned around to put the confetti poppers away. CL, "Can you just show me real quick where they are?" Me, again, "No, I don't work here. I have no idea." At this point, I was sending help signals with my eyes to my friend as I'm really not good with social interactions. CL, "I just need to buy a few of them for my daughter and I can't seem to find them. Can't you just tell me where they are?" Me, "Listen, I don't work here. I don't. I do not work here. I am 18 and I am shopping myself. Wasn't screaming, just pronouncing every word very clearly, as maybe she had problems with her hearing. My friend is laughing his butt off and finally decides to come over to give me a sort of alibi that I really am just another customer. CL, what are you trying to say? Me, I am a customer, just like you. I walked in here in my own free time, picking up stuff for my own personal enjoyment. I do not work here. I am just shopping. At this point, an actual employee started packing shelves next to us, and CL must have connected the dots that all employees here are middle-aged women in a specific uniform, while I was neither middle-aged nor dressed in that uniform. She grabbed both of my arms, apologized a lot, and saying, "You just look like you work here," and shuffled away. I wasn't mad, just super confused, and my friend wouldn't let me forget that one. This has been TNA Top Notch Audio. 3 great funny stories. And my question to you is, which one of these stories are your favorites and why? Share your comments below, and also don't forget to subscribe so you can get notification of more videos in the future. Have yourselves a great day.